Have you heard all the buzz about the Facebook Messenger rooms on your Facebook mobile, on your Facebook desktop? So if you are curious if Facebook is a good enough free Zoom alternative, then keep on watching this video because we are about to dive into my screen on my phone, and we're also going to dive into my computer. So keep on watching because I'm going to share with you how to use them, how to set it up, and if it's a good alternative or not. Alright, so right now we are on my desktop, so I'm going to show you how to use the Facebook room. So obviously, I am personally using MacBook, so it may look a little bit different, but it probably won't be any much different from the PC. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So as you can see on the desktop, what I can see right now is create room, right? So there's all kinds of extra things that I can do. I can post on my story from desktop, I can do a live video, and now I can also create a room. So all you have to do is you have to click here. And then there are basically 3 steps that you need to follow. First of all, you need to choose the room activity, so what the room is going to be for. And Facebook is kind of keeping it fun, and honestly, like, yes, it is a good Zoom alternative, but it's not always going to be used for business, right? So you can do a lunch club, you can do karaoke if that's your thing, you can do like TV time, so you can do all kinds of things, right? You can do something keep me company. So I am here for business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and find the one that serves me best. So it is study break. So now you can also choose who is going to be invited. So you can either invite everybody and everybody can join into the room, or you can invite specific people, which is kind of what I would use it for, right? So I would go ahead and click invite friends, and then I can choose from the list who I want to invite. So you can choose, multiple different people. So I would choose just one person for now, and I can send them an invite, right? So then the start time, so just for the time being of this video, I'm going to go ahead and choose, let's say 6 p.m. and I'm going to go ahead and save. So now we're going to click next. And you can see there it is. So, and the friend, like my friend on the other side, is going to get the notification that I invited her into the study break time. And on my phone, you would get a notification if I were to send the invite to you. You would get a notification to join the room. If I choose to do something like, okay, let me get rid of that, and instead I create a room. So again, I can do the same thing as, let's say, where is that? Study break. So then I'm going to invite the same friend that I was inviting, all right? So for the test purposes, so we're going to skip it. And then start time is now. Now, this is what you want to do. So you want to, okay, so now this did show up on my phone. So I invited the person to join the room. So you can see it right here on a tiny little screen. So that's how it's going to look like. So obviously it says it's happening now, so she can jump on and get inside of the room. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel. And now we are going to dive into my phone, and I'm going to show you the same procedure how to do that. Okay, so now we are going to dive into my phone, and I'll show you how to use it on your phone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Facebook, and you are going to see at the top the people that are available. The problem is right now is I did turn off the active status on my desktop, so you're not going to see a whole lot of people, obviously, like otherwise I would have seen some. So here's what you can do. So I have already created a room on desktop like I have showed you prior. So what you can do, so I can either join this room, right? So I can click from here, join, and it's going to push me over to the messenger. So, and I can go ahead, like obviously let me just like do the thing. When you join the room, people with a link or invite will be able to see your name and profile. So this may include people you're not friends with on Facebook. So I would say be careful with who you share the link, but obviously right now I'm kind of in the waiting room, so I'm waiting for my friend to hop in. So for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and leave the room, right? So call ended, and yeah. So now let's go over to Facebook again, and I'm going to refresh it and see if the room, okay, so the room is still there, but what we're going to do is at the top, so obviously you can see all the options that you can do, right? So I'm going to go ahead and create a room from here. Again, room activity, it's already saved, so let's do something like I don't know, keep me company. So scroll down and click save. Who's invited? Again, I pretty much have the same people. So start time. The only problem here, so it is still a little bit glitchy. So if I like re-choose it, so I can choose like multiple people, right? So I can, add another person. We can make it a group. Then start time, I can choose it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and click save, and then I can go ahead and do done. Say something about this room. Personally, I have not figured that out yet. If you make a group room on desktop or mobile, doesn't matter. You can publish about it on your feed, on your timeline. But for the time being, honestly, I'm not even going to do that. So I can go ahead and just add it to my friends so nobody else can see. And then I can say like, hey, we are doing a little group right now. So yeah, that's basically how it works. So let's go over to Messenger to see if it actually showed up. So yeah, so there is the invitation to both parties. So I can go ahead and hop in here. So, and then it's basically like we are in the waiting room right now, right? So please wait a few minutes while your friends join. And then basically you are over here waiting just like you would in Zoom. So is it a good alternative? Like if you have a couple of people that you want to hop in with, then you definitely want to just test it out. So, and as we can see, Anna just jumped on. So let's see how this is actually going to work. So she joined from computer. So I don't know if I'm going to hear her because I do have my microphone on. So, and I'm over here on my phone. So I can probably... Well, and look at that. So now that we have a guest, here's what we can do. So you can use different kind of filters, which you can't really use in Zoom. So I just have like little hearts in my face, just takes like the whole screen. So I'm just going to minimize it. I can put like little glasses or whatever. So like whatever makes you feel cute, right? So you can be at the beach. So since we're all in the lockdown, you can have like this beach look, right? So, you can also, okay, let's click on my face again, background. So you can change, let's see how the background, okay, so apparently you can change the background. So if you don't like where you're sitting, you can totally change that up. So now we can imagine that we are at the beach, which is pretty interesting, right? And then the lighting. So what we can do is you can adjust like the temperature of whatever that you are doing over here. So yeah. So you can see like how it changes. So that's pretty much how you do this. So we just tested it. So Anna's camera is off right now. So you can see how things have shaped up so far. So I am going to go ahead and end this call. And that's how it works. So I hope this gave you some clarity on how to use it and gave you some cool ideas on how to start using it for your own conversations instead of Zoom, especially if you don't want to pay for it. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. So there you go. That's the tutorial that you have been looking for on how to use Facebook Messenger rooms on desktop and iPhone. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit subscribe button. Feel free to share this out with any of your business buddies or anybody who has been looking for a good Zoom alternative that is free. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this video, and before you leave, check out these videos right here that will help you grow your business, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.